It's the story of George Allen Reckers. He is a Baptist minister. In fact, he's one of the most prominent anti-gay activists in the country. Can you already see where this is going? Okay, let's warm it up. He's a leading scholar of the Christian right. He's one of the organizers of the Value Summit. That's where the Republicans come and say, oh, yeah, Christian right, of course, we're totally with you. We hate the gays. Absolutely, right? He is gone to Harvard as a scholar there. He's had advisory roles with Congress, the White House, Department of Health and Human Services. He's advised Florida on their gay adoption ban. And he's spoken on many issues, how to cure gays, how to make sure that gays don't adopt anybody because it's unacceptable and unchristian, etc., of course. And he's written a book called Who Am I, Lord? And Growing Up Straight, What Families Should Know About Homosexuality. Now, this guy seems to have homosexuality on the mind a lot, you know? So whenever I see a case like that, I always wonder, like, why is this guy obsessed? What's with all the, like, oh, that's a gays, don't let him do anything. Oh, gays are dangerous. Gays, they're coming inside my mind. So, and here we go. New Times in Miami has broken a story about his travel companion, a young gentleman he met on rentboy.com. Rentboy.com is an website that advertises for gay men. And they have different categories. For example, you can pick a rent boy, or you could say you're a sugar daddy, or you could just be a masseur or someone looking for a full-service massage. Now, what happened with this? Who is this guy that he selected, and what kind of travel were they doing? Well, it turns out they were going to go on a lovely vacation to Europe, and even have emails from the good Baptist minister talking about, oh, I can't wait for the vacation. We're going to have such a good time with you, rentboy.com. Okay, the guy he found. Now, look, maybe he just happened to go on a gay site accidentally. And by the way, it's not on Google. You can't, so it's not like you can go and accidentally wind up on this guy's page, like Match.com, etc. You have to go to that website. And it turns out this guy they're calling Lucian, his travel companion, he was on page 2. So you'd have to go onto the website. You'd have to click, yes, I'd like to enter. And then go through their different categories, in this case, the rent boys. Go to page 2, find the rent boy you like, and then select this guy who advertised himself as somebody with a, quote, smooth, sweet, tight ass. All right, earmuff to kids, and a perfectly built 8-inch cock. Uncut. He's explaining that. He also explains, this particular rent boy, that he is sensual, wild, and up for anything. As long as, of course, you have the money to pay. And it turns out George Allen Reckers did have that money, and he bought him a ticket, took him to Europe with him, had a nice little vacation, came back. New Times sees him at the airport, takes some pictures. Hey, how you doing? That's him carrying his luggage. But what's interesting is when they asked him, hey, why are you traveling with this rent boy gentleman? This young male that you know, because I know you're not gay. Of course not, right? No, you hate the gays, right? Reckers said, quote, I had surgery. I can't lift my luggage. That's why I hired him. Right. Of course you did. Of course you did. Yeah, I know. When I have trouble lifting something, I usually go to rentboy.com and see if I can find a boy who is sensual, wild, and has a smooth, sweet, tight ass to see if he could do my lifting for me. And I take him on a week-long vacation to Europe. That's usually how it goes. Okay. Oh, go. Yeah. Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
When talking to Lucian, the New Times, Lucian didn't want to throw the Reckers under the bus. He's like, well, you know, it was my travel companion, but he did admit that Reckers like to, quote, hang out with younger guys. Huh, interesting. We have emails from Reckers saying, I'd like to propose another trip to Rome, Italy for a week or more. This is so exciting to have a nice travel assistant and traveling companion. Wow, I'm so glad I met you. I'm sure it was fabulous.